Netflix Incorporation is an American subscription streaming service and production company based in Los Gatos, California. Founded in 1997 by Reed Hastings and Meg Randolph in Scotts Valley, California, it offers a film and television series library through distribution deals as well as its own productions known as Netflix Originals. Its iconic movie, Squid Game, a South Korean survival drama created and produced by Hwang Dong-hyuk, had been acquired and produced by Netflix in 2019 as part of its expansion of foreign works and was released worldwide in multiple languages on September 17, 2021. The show rapidly became the service's most-watched show within a week of its launch in many markets, including Korea, the United States, and the United Kingdom. Within its first 28 days on the service, Squid Game drew more than 111 million viewers, surpassing Bridgerton and becoming Netflix's most-watched show. Netflix has amassed so many fans across the globe due to their ability to keep people wanting more. The company's secret to staying relevant in a wildly competitive industry is one that gets many people wondering. Today in this video, I'll be sharing their top secrets that was revealed by one of the founders himself in the person of Reed Hastings, who is also the CEO. Keep watching. Before we get into their secrets, let's just look at a brief history of the brand to get an insight to how it came to be. Netflix was founded by Meg Randolph and Reed Hastings on August 29, 1997, in Scotts Valley, California. Hastings, a computer scientist and mathematician, was a co-founder of Pure Atria, which was acquired by Rational Software Corporation in 1997 for $750 million, then the biggest acquisition in Silicon Valley history. Randolph had worked as a marketing director for Pure Atria after Pure Atria acquired a company where Randolph worked. He was previously a co-founder of Micro Warehouse, a computer mail order company, as well as the vice president of marketing for Borland International. Hastings and Randolph came up with the idea for Netflix while carpooling between their homes in Santa Cruz, California. Randolph admired Amazon.com and wanted to find a large category of portable items to sell over the internet using a similar model. Hastings and Randolph considered and rejected selling and renting VHS tapes as they were too expensive to stock and too delicate to ship. When they heard about DVDs, first introduced in the United States on March 24, 1997, they tested the concept of selling or renting DVDs by mailing a compact disc to Hastings' house in Santa Cruz. When the discs arrived intact, they decided to enter the home video sales and rental industry. Hastings invested $2.5 million into Netflix from the sale of Pure Atria. Netflix.com was launched as the first DVD rental and sales website in 1998 with 30 employees and 925 titles available, nearly all DVDs published. Initially, Netflix offered a parental model for each DVD, but introduced a monthly subscription concept in September 1999. The parental model was dropped by early 2000, allowing the company to focus on the business model of flat-fee unlimited rentals without due dates, late fees, shipping and handling fees, or per-title rental fees. In September 2000, during the dot-com bubble, while Netflix was suffering losses, Hastings and Randolph offered to sell the company to Blockbuster Limited Liability Company for $50 million. John Antioco, CEO of Blockbuster, didn't agree with the offer. While Netflix experienced fast growth in early 2001, the continued effects of the dot-com bubble collapse and the September 11 attacks caused the company to hold off plans for its initial public offering and to lay off one-third of its 120 employees. During the late 2001, DVD players were a popular gift for the holidays. Sales and demand for DVD subscription services were skyrocketing. According to the Chief Talent Officer, Patty McCord, the company went public on May 29, 2002, selling 5.5 million shares of common stock at $15 per share. In 2003, Netflix was issued a patent by the United States Patent and Trademark Office to cover its subscription rental service and several extensions. Netflix posted its first profits in 2003, earning $6.5 million on revenue of $272 million. By 2004, profits had increased to $49 million on over $500 million in revenue. In 2005, 35,000 different films were available, and Netflix shipped 1 million DVDs out every day. Transition to streaming services 2007 to 2012. In January 2007, the company launched a streaming media service, introducing video on demand via the internet. However, at that time, it only had 1,000 films available for streaming, compared to 70,000 available on DVD. The company had for some time considered offering movies online, but it was only in the mid-2000s that data speed and bandwidth costs had improved sufficiently to allow customers to download movies from the net. The original idea was a Netflix box that could download movies overnight and be ready to watch the next day. By 2005, Netflix had acquired movie rights and designed the box and service. But after witnessing how streaming services such as YouTube were, despite the lack of high-definition content, the concept of using a hardware device was scrapped and replaced with the streaming concepts. As of September 2022, Netflix has 222 million subscribers worldwide, including 73.3 million in the United States and Canada, 73 million in Europe, the Middle East and Africa, 39.6 million in Latin America, and 34.8 million in the Asia-Pacific region. It is available worldwide aside from mainland China, Syria, North Korea, and Russia. Netflix has played a prominent role in independent film distribution, and it is a member of the Motion Picture Association. The company is ranked 115th on the Fortune 500 and 219th on the Forbes Global 2000. It is the second largest entertainment and media company by market capitalization. It is ranked the third most trusted brand globally by Morning Consult. This achievement would not have been possible without the various smart strategies used by Netflix to evolve into what it is today. The first secret of Netflix's success is its ability to hire and train people with outstanding talent. Netflix doesn't just recruit anyone into its workforce. It believes that the performance of one person has the ability to influence the performance of others in the organization. If there are 20% of people in an organization who are not diligent in their work, the attributes of slackness will gradually influence the rest of the team, and this will slow down the progress of the organization. Every sector of Netflix organization is filled with people who are exceptional in their various fields. Top talent equals top performance, and top performance equals top results, and top results equals staying at the top of the industry. The second secret to Netflix success is its culture of candor, aka feedback loop. Employees of all levels of the organization are encouraged to give transparent feedback to one another. Netflix believes that people can learn and grow in an atmosphere where they could be each other's mirror. To foster an atmosphere of candor requires getting employees to abandon years of conditioning and firmly held beliefs, such as only give feedback when someone asks you for it, and praise in public, criticize in private. When considering whether to give feedback, people often feel torn between two competing issues. They don't want to hurt the recipient's feelings, yet they want to help that person succeed. The goal at Netflix is to help each other succeed, even if that means hurting each other's feelings occasionally. Most importantly, it has been discovered that in the right environment, with the right approach, feedback can be given without hurting feelings. The third secret to Netflix success is the principle of no rules, rules. Most organizations have a wide variety of control processes to make sure employees are behaving in ways that benefits the company. Control mechanisms include policies, approval procedures, and management oversights. This might sometimes reduce the extent to which employees can express themselves. Netflix has adopted the idea of giving employees the freedom to act according to their own discretion without the company's interference, as this will create an atmosphere of trust among its employees. At Netflix, employees are given a lot of freedom and responsibility. It is not their presence in the office that counts or the long hours that they work, but the results. The overall factor that fueled the growth and advancement of Netflix is its ability to adapt to a culture of never-ending innovation. The whole organization is founded on the ideology that there could always be new ways to do things. The fact that something has been done in a certain way for a long period of time doesn't make it a good reason to continue with it. As Patty Marquardt put it in an interview, most of the innovation around the culture at Netflix wasn't to do anything radical and new, but to stop doing stuff that didn't matter anymore. The mentality of continuous innovation at Netflix has made it to experience some failures, and these failures had birthed amazing things that wouldn't have been possible without them trying. The overall lesson that we can learn from Netflix's success story is the fact that great things can be accomplished if only we're brave enough to keep learning and putting in the work that is needed to achieve our dreams.